Hi, Walter. I wonder why nobody's on the shear. Maybe
I
we
wonder-
maybe we should just do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Siyum.
Mm.
Tomorrow's the Siyum. I wonder if it starts at 5 o'clock. Should we teach it tonight at 9 p.m.?
We can try.
Yeah, because we're not. It's a bar mitzvah. How long are we going to stay there?
Mm-hmm.
Let me say, let's do it at 9 p.m. tonight, and that way we won't fall behind. Let's try that.
Well, you can try it.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's coming. Well, let's just see if anyone's coming.
Daf Yomi 9 p.m. tonight.
Hold on a second. Just ask if is anybody available. I'll ask.
I'll say, does Daf Yomi tonight work?
Just say this too. We are on the Daf Yomi. Is anybody else available? Otherwise, we'll change it to 9 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, because it might be in the middle of the day. It's hard for Kenny and Johnny and all those people, but maybe 9 o'clock will work.
Well, Johnny's probably going to the bar mitzvah. I don't know if he is or he's not, but
I know, but by 9 o'clock it should be done, or at least for us. Maybe the kids will still be playing.
I don't know. You know, I don't know the Reuben Simchas. I have no idea what happens by then. You know.
Exactly.
Don't forget, 5 o'clock is the signing of the Sefer Torah, so that'll take an hour or whatever it is. But it's definitely going to start at 5 p.m.
Right.
I remember that's what David told me. I believe him. See, usually David runs on time. He's Simchas.
Right. So we'll try it at 9.
Well, let's just see what they say.
And also they have to send me their Masechtas. Well, over the next couple of hours, we'll get you and I can definitely, if the bar mitzvah is over by 9, if not, we'll do it at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, but I'm very tired. I don't know if I'll be up. You
okay,
know.
if we're not up, we'll catch up.
You should be able to catch up.
Yeah. Today's blot's not that hard.
I mean, you can do it on Zoom now. This way people will be able to Zoom. I don't know what you want to do.
We can learn it now. Let's learn it now then.
Batuach, and this way.
I agree. Let's do it now. Good idea.
Go for a half an hour. Let's see how far we get.
Ron Yud Gimel Omid Beis. That's where we left off the Gemara.
Yeah.
Rav Shimon ben Pazi. My time in the Beis Shammai, right? Beis Shammai said that the tsaris you can marry, you could do yibum to the tsaris, even if there's an erva. Tichsiv lo sieh esha samei sachutza liizar means the woman who falls to yibum cannot go and marry somebody else without chlitza. Chutza mechlal de ikepninis, meaning there is a woman who's inside who could get yibum. V'amrachmana lo sieh, and the Torah says, don't go to izar, but the tzara would be permitted. Now, Beis Hillel meboiluch Rav Yudam Arav, Dam Rav Yudam Arav, minayin shein kiddushin toisen biyavama, that if someone, a woman who fell, Reuven died, the woman falls to Shimon, and nobody gave her chlitza, and somebody gives her kiddushin, the kiddushin is not toifus. Shenemar lo siya eishes amesa chutz lizar, lo siya bo havaya lizar. So there won't be kiddushin if a non-yavim, right? If a strange man without chlitza gives her kiddushin. Ubeis Shammai miksiv lachutz, chutza ksiv. It says chutza, and only it does not to give him the same din as Beis Hillel. It's considered putting the hay at the end of a word is like putting the lamed before. The Tanya of the Chem Yomer calls teva shetzrich lamed b'tchilas. If you have a word that you would put a lamed in front, you can heat the law because of hay b'soifa. The Tanya very shmal kagon elim elima. Like you want to go le elim, you say elima. Machanayim machanayim. Mitzrayim mitzrayim. Divlasaima Yerushalayim midbar. Ubei Shammai Rav Yudam Rav Menalahu. The din of Rav Yudam Rav. Where do they know that din? Mili'ish zar nafka. They learn it out that there's no kiddushin from the ish zar. Beisil nami typically mili'ish zar. So how come Beisil doesn't learn from the ish zar? Ena chanami, they do. So then what do you need chutza lameli? L'raboy sa'arusa. That means even if there wasn't nisuin, there was only kiddushin between the brother and the woman, it would still be chayiv yibum. The idich michutza hachutza. Beis Shammai learns it from the addition hachutza. The idich beisil chutza chutza lo mashmulu. Rav Amar Tamar de Beis Shammai, different reason why Beis Shammai says that the tsaras are permitted to do yibum. The ein isser chalal isser. There's a general rule. This woman was osir while the brother was alive be'eshasach. We're talking about the erva, the woman who was the erva, right? Let's say Reuven and Shimon were married to Rachel and Leah.
Right.
So Rachel, there's the Isser, you can't have two Isurim, Achosisha and Eshesach. Fine. If Reuven married the Rachel first, and then Shimon married her, so there would be Achosisha first. Lo asi Isra Achosisha v'chala Isra Eshesach. The first, Reuven was already married to this woman. There was already Eshesach. So the new Isra of Achosisha doesn't chal. But if Shimon had married Leah first, and then Reuven had married Rachel, so the Achos Isha would have preceded Eshesach. So Kivin de lo asi Isra Eshesach v'chala Isra Achosisha havelei tzaras erva shel b'makom mitzvah. So the co-wife is a tzaras erva not b'makom mitzvah and becomes permitted. Is the reason that way Rava learns why the tzar is permitted. Then chaltzu Beis Shammai poisli, because since you could do yibum, the chlitza would have halachic effect. Pshito, it's a davar pashut. Lafugid Rav Yochanan ben Nuri, the Omar. We should allow the co-wives to get chlitza. Rav Yochanan the Mishnah doesn't accept this. There is no yibum or chlitza, and therefore, according to Beis Hillel, if you give chlitza to one of these women, it doesn't puzzle her. And however, nisyabmu Beis Hillel poislin. Since, according to Beis Hillel, you're not allowed to do yibum, if you do yibum, you make her halachic zona. So hasu lamali. We've already learned this before. It's not a chiddush, but we want to be complete. Since we talked about chlitza, we talk about yibum. It's not also. Megillah Nikris Pechad Asar V'Shnei Asar V'Shlosh Asar V'Basar V'Chamish Asar. The Megillah is read on the 11th and the 12th and the 13th, 14th, and 15th of Adar. Lo Pachos V'Lo Yoser. Armalei Reish Lakish Rav Yochanan. Ikri Kan Lois is got to do. lo sasu agudas agudos. What about the fact that Klal Yisrael should read it on the same day, and not to make, different minhagim.
Minhagim, yeah.
We should do the same thing. So highlights is got to by the gufe. What this got to do doesn't come to teach me that. It comes to teach me the amrach when lo sasu chabur al meis means people used to make marks in their skin when somebody died. That's what Los is going to do teaches me. Im kein lemer kod lo to go to do. My tis got to do shmamin alachi da'asa. We can learn both dinim. I've emakol alachi da'asa. Maybe it all goes for one. Im kein lemer kod lo to go to. My lot is got to do shmamin otarti. Amr le ad kan lo shanis makom shenogu lasas mloch barvei psachim ad chatzois oisim. In a place, Erev Pesach, there were places where people would work until Chatzos. Malkum Shenogus Shalasos Enoisim. So we see the same thing, where there were different minhagim. Omer le amin l'cha no isura. But it's usher for the Bnei Akfar, for people in the villages, to lay the Megillah before the 15th. And you're telling me minik? Amrav Shemi Barav Amrav Yochna. L'kayim es Yemei Purim b'zmaneim. Zmanim harbe tikdulam chachamim. Each village's regular city, walled city, were given different times. And you're asking me a kasha from minik? Freik the Gemara. What do you mean by Erev Pesach? Chosam lavi suravia. Over there by Erev Pesach, the minik, whether to work or not work, is also nisr. Vatnan. Balayla, the night before the 14th of Nisan, Beishamai oisrim v'sil matirim. Beishamai prohibit to do work v'sil Allah. So you see, it's isser v'heter as well. Omer lei hosam haroya omer malachu delesle. There, when people look and they see somebody not working, they don't necessarily think that he's not working because there's an isser malacha. They think that he's got no work to do. So the Gemara brings another example of agudos.
Now, then, are you going to change the daf? What you're going to do with the recording?
Let's change the daf. Let's stop the recording 1 second. I'll call you right back.
Okay. I'll call back.